What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's Monday, December the 25th. It's Christmas time. Merry Christmas to everyone. I wish nothing but health, happiness, and prosperity to you and all your loved ones. Tonight, guys, we got 5 games on the schedule. The traditional NBA setup on Christmas Day, where they put together some of the best teams in the NBA matching up against each other. 5 blockbusters, in other words, guys. As usual, what we're going to do, we're going to break down every single game. We're going to do our analysis and try to find an edge and come up with some winners. Try to give ourselves a nice Christmas present. So, guys, without further ado, let's jump right into the action and let's go make some money, guys. Let's go. In our first matchup, we've got the Milwaukee Bucks in New York taking on the Knicks. The Bucks 22-7 on the year. The hottest team in the NBA at the moment. 7-game winning streak from Milwaukee, who is uptrending. No new injuries for Milwaukee. They should be at full strength, even though Giannis is on the injury report listed as probable with a foot sprain. The Bucks did take on the Knicks just a couple nights ago in New York. Same team, same arena. Wire-to-wire win for Milwaukee. 130-111. The Milwaukee Bucks. The New York Knicks, they're 16-12 on the year, 3 wins in their last 5. Like I just mentioned, a loss to the Bucks a couple nights ago. It was their first game back from a long road trip. Always a tough spot for the team coming back from a road trip. No different for the Knicks. Like I said, wire-to-wire loss. They're going to be playing one more time without Mitchell Robinson. Some bad news for him. He's been ruled out for the remainder of the season. A big blow for the Knicks. Their big man down low, getting a lot of boards. Just a big defensive presence going to be gone from New York. Jericho Sims, the backup that was starting in his spot, also not expected to play, which means Isaiah Hartenstein pretty much the only big. They did sign Taj Gibson. He's a veteran. I don't know how much he can do for the Knicks going forward. Now in this game, guys, I am somebody that likes in these little miniseries to take the first team, the team that won the first game of those two. In this case, it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They're currently favored by 3.5. I'm going to take them here. Minus 3.5. I'm going to put 2 stars behind this play. I think the Bucks double up their wins. I just can't see the Knicks being competitive in this game. The Milwaukee Bucks just too much now recently on big uptrend. Chris Middleton, guys, I think is the main reason for the Bucks' recent uptrend. He's been putting up some pretty good numbers, adding another option other than Dame, Lillard, and Giannis, which means just who are you going to guard first? Pick your poison, guys. This is the Milwaukee Bucks. They're playing great. Minus 3.5. I like them in this game. In our next game, we got the Golden State Warriors in Denver taking on the Nuggets. The Golden State Warriors, they're 15-14 on the year. One of the hottest teams in the NBA at the moment. 5-game winning streak for Golden State. Seem to have put things together, playing some pretty good basketball. On the injury report, with Draymond Green, we know is suspended. He's going to be out for a while. Also, Andrew Wiggins, who recently fell out of the starting lineup. Steve Kerr is starting the little guard, Brandon Podziemski. I think, man, I have trouble pronouncing this little guard's name. He moved into the starting lineup. Wiggins got demoted to a bench role, listed as questionable with an illness. Don't know his status quite just yet. Very important, though, guys. The Golden State Warriors, they're going to need players coming in off the bench. The bench is not really been producing all that great. Klay Thompson has been playing a lot better. Steph Curry, his usual self, the reason for the Golden State Warriors' current winning streak. The Denver Nuggets, they're 21-10 on the year, coming off 4 straight wins. 3 of those games on the road. They're coming back from a road trip. 3 straight wins for Denver. Now 10-8 on the road, guys. Positive road record as well for Denver. Playing very good basketball. They're 2.5 games behind the Timberwolves in second place in the West. No injuries for them. They should be coming in at full strength. Now, guys, in this ball game, I am favoring a play here with Denver. I'm going to put 2 stars behind this play. Very tough team at home to beat are the Denver Nuggets. My only concern in this game is the first game back from a road trip, and then the last game against Charlotte. They did look a little shaky down the stretch, guys. In the fourth quarter, they were actually in danger of getting ran at the end, but they did hold off the Hornets, won that game by 7. They looked anxious to get back home. They are back home now. They might let their guard down a bit. My only concern in this game, Golden State could take advantage of it. But Denver, guys, I think they are a serious ball club. Coach Malone, Michael Malone, always has their teams on high alert. So I do like Denver in the spot, minus 6.5. Just 2 stars, though. My only concern, like I said, the first game back from a road trip. Let's take Denver here, minus the points. In our next ball game, we got the classic Celtics-Lakers in LA. Celtics favored by 3. The Celtics, guys, they're 22-6 on the year. 4 wins in their last 5 games, coming off a couple of dominating performances against Sacramento Kings and LA Clippers. 144-119 against Sacramento. 145-108 against the Clippers. Celtics shooting high volume threes. hitting a very high percentage in those 2 games. When they're hitting their shots, guys, any team that shoots a lot of threes and hits close to 50%, they're very tough to beat. Celtics, a couple of dominating wins in these games. When they're not hitting their threes, they lose like they did at Golden State. Another game where they shot high volume, poor percentage. They dropped that game by 6. Celtics deciding to play a lot of perimeter basketball. In this game, Kristaps Porzingis listed as questionable on the injury report. He missed the last one, the blowout win against the Clippers. I'm expecting him to play. They've been kind of sitting him one, playing him one. He's a little injury prone, we know. I am expecting him to play in this game, even though currently he is listed as questionable. The Lakers, they are currently 16 and 14 on the year. Snapped a little losing streak they were on. Just one win in their last 5, but their last win came against Oklahoma City. A game where Anthony Davis, after the loss to the Timberwolves, said it was a must-win situation for the Lakers. They went into Oklahoma City, a tough place to win, and got the job done. A 9-point win for LA. Got back to winning ways. Now back home, guys, in this classic Lakers against Celtics. Lakers, guys, very good at home so far this year. Their record at home, 10 and 3. We got to see what's going to give here, guys. Personally, I like the Lakers in this ball game. I'm going to take them here with the +3. I'm going to put 3 stars behind this play. I'm going to bet against the Celtics shooting an extremely high percentage like I have in the last couple of games. Now, if they're hitting 50% clip and shooting 53s, then so be it, guys. Let them win and cover the spread. I'm going to bet against that. I don't think it's sustainable. They don't have Steph Curry on their team. They got some pretty good 3-point shooters. They spread the floor very well. But I kind of like the Lakers. I think they match up pretty well with the Celtics. They got some big bodies. And at home on Christmas, I think LeBron, very experienced player. They're going to be into this game. Let's take the Lakers here, +3 as a home dog. In our next matchup, we got the Philadelphia 76ers, Miami taking on the Heat. The Sixers, they're currently 20 and 8 on the year, 4 wins in their last 5 games, uptrending, playing very good basketball. The reigning MVP, Joel Embiid, has been going absolutely crazy. I think he's put up something like 30 and 10 in 10 or 15 straight games. I think he tied a record or set a record, something like that. He's been going crazy playing good basketball. The bad news is that he's not going to be playing in tonight's game. He sprained his ankle in the last one at home. I was watching the game. He sprained it pretty bad. I was like, he's gone. He's done. He continued playing, guys. But as usual, when the ankle cools down, the swelling usually takes place. And he is listed as out for this game. For the Sixers, a big loss for Philly. They are going to be getting D'Anthony Melton back. He was out the last couple. He should be back in the lineup, taking his spot in a starting role. The Miami Heat, they are currently 17 and 12 on the year. Been playing without their superstar recently. Jimmy Butler's missed the team's last few games. They've won 3 out of their last 5. 2-game winning streak for Miami. Has looked pretty sharp in the last couple of games at home. Now, guys, favored by 2.5 points. I got to be honest, guys. I had this game on my radar for over a week now. I was going to go balls out. Huge bet on Miami. But now that Joel Embiid got ruled out, it kind of put me off. Now, most of you guys will be thinking, why? If you like the Heat before, when Joel Embiid was playing, why don't you like him as much anymore? That's not how the NBA works, guys. We know usually we see some pretty funky results. Usually, guys, when a star player is missing first game, the team tends to play well. I've talked about this before in my previous videos. That has really put me off in this game. I was going to go with one of my bigger bets on the year in Miami. Now, guys, they're favored. Man, I'm getting a little cold. I'm getting some cold feet now. I am still going to bet on Miami. I'm going to put a play on the money line. I'm going to pay that little extra juice, but I'm only going to put 1 star behind this play, guys. It's tough betting against the team missing their superstar player, guys. Philly can be a little more dangerous now in this game. I would not be surprised if they still win and they got the win. This is something that we've seen repeat itself in the past. With star players missing, the team tends to perform well. I'm still taking Miami in this game, guys, but with the money line, just 1 star behind this play. And in our last game of the night, we got the Dallas Mavs and Phoenix taking on the Suns. The Mavs, they are currently 17 and 12 on the year. Just 2 wins in their last 5 games. Actually snapped a 3-game losing streak with a big win at home against the San Antonio Spurs, 144-119. We know the Mavs have been struggling with a bunch of injuries, lots of players in and out of the lineup. Luka came back in that game against San Antonio. He missed the loss, the big blowout loss to the Houston Rockets on the road. Came back, big performance, triple-double for Luka in the win against the Spurs. On the injury report, let's check out the injury report, guys. They still have a bunch of players on the list. Kyrie Irving's been out for a while, not expected to come back. Derek Lively Jr., the starting center, the rookie, who has been playing very well to start this year, listed as questionable with an ankle injury. I probably don't expect him to play. He's been out for the last 3 games for Dallas. Everyone else pretty much expected to play. Josh Green, Max Kleber, who's been out for a while. The only 2 players listed as out. The Phoenix Suns guys are currently 14-14 in the year, 500. Very disappointing start for Phoenix to start this year. Just a 500 team. My favorite guys to come out of the West and win it all. I'm still back in the Phoenix Suns. I think when they get healthy, they will go on a run, get things together, and in my opinion, still the favorite to come out of the West. I know it doesn't look very good right now, but I think when they do get healthy, eventually they will, guys. They will put things together. But recently, guys, they have not been playing well. Just 1 win in their last 5 games, coming off a couple of really bad losses, especially the one against Portland on the road, where they were winning for the majority of the game. They were 7.5-point favorites, lost that game by 5. And in the last one, a 15-point loss to Sacramento Kings, a wire-to-wire loss. They were never in that game. They looked really, really bad. Now they're favored by 4.5 against Dallas. Luka, guys, we know in Phoenix has done some damage in the past. He loves going up against Devin Booker. Phoenix, guys, at home, this does look like a really good bounce back spot for them. But I just can't bet on them in their recent form. They look pretty demoralized in that loss against Sacramento. They're going to be missing Nurkic, the starting center. If he was playing, guys, I probably would have changed my mind taking Phoenix in this spot. Now, we know Dallas doesn't have too much size. And if they're not playing Lively, it looks like it's going to be a pretty even matchup here. So if the matchup is even, I'm going to take Dallas here plus the points. Plus 4.5. I'm only going to put 1 star behind this play. I don't want to bet against my Phoenix Suns, guys. I got a futures bet on them. I still believe in them. I think they are going to come through down in the latter part of the season and in the playoffs. But right now, they're just not playing well. Just 1 win in their last 5. They could break out in this game. You never know. This is why I only have 1 star behind this. Let's take the Mavs, though, with the points. And that will conclude today's video, guys, on this Christmas Day, Monday, December the 25th. These 5 games, we broke each one of them down, did our analysis, got our picks, and we are ready to go. Like I said during the video, guys, I was going to be heavy on the Miami Heat. Did put me off that Joel Embiid got ruled out. So next up, my best bet of the day is going to be on the LA Lakers plus the points. I am going to wait closer towards tip-off, though, or when we get confirmation on Kristaps Porzingis. I'm expecting him to be ruled in. If he does, we should get an extra half point. It's currently at +3 for the Lakers. If we get it at +3.5, even better. Those of you that bet long-term on the NBA know these little half points count. So we're going to be hunting for the best number possible. My play is going to be, though, my best bet of the day is going to be on the Lakers plus the points. And guys, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video right here. I'm going to wish you all Merry Christmas once again. Health, happiness to you and your loved ones. Let's make some money, guys, and let's enjoy our day. Good luck on your plays, guys, and I will see you again in tomorrow's video. Have a good one. Later.